Hello.
Hi. Welcome back to the
Not on Call podcast.
Not on Call podcast. Thank you so much for joining us for episode
5.
Whoa, our penultimate episode of this season.
Yes. Can
This
you
is
believe
new
how quickly
info.
this has gone?
Very quickly.
Wild.
So yeah, season 1. Next week will be our last episode of season 1.
Finale.
How exciting.
So fun.
This is...
I am Dr. Anna McHugh and I am a GP with a background in population health.
And my name's Dr. Anne O'Reilly and I'm a pediatric emergency specialist and we both live and work here in London. Episode 5. Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you so much for sending in your
questions.
Your questions.
It's really helpful for us to know what you need to know about.
Yeah, the topics this week we talked about comparisons between the UK and Ireland. Then we did Shag Marry Kill.
Shag Marry Kill
Of random medical related things. You'll see.
Yeah.
Very random. And then our cancel or consult section for this week is
vaccines.
Vaccines. One of our favorite topics of all
Honestly,
time.
I think that it's one of those topics where I can talk for days.
All day long. Anyway, hope you enjoy and let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
Testing. All right, let's get comfy.
Let's get settled in now.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. What's been going on?
Any crack?
No crack.
No crack. I've less crack than last week even. I thought my Lord of the Rings crack last week was fucking great. I kind of love going to cinema these days.
Cinema. And we went to like fancy cinema. So we went to...
Gorge. Obviously fancy cinema. You have to have the reclining button.
Oh, nice. And
you have to have a couch thing that
full
reclines.
Couch.
Yeah.
Full couch and pizza.
Although you can get food. I think maybe. I just love getting popcorn. Bag of crispy M&Ms, so a big popcorn, even though the small one is still huge. So yeah, popcorn, bag of crispy M&Ms, and a bag of minstrels.
I'm minstrels and Maltesers.
Stunning.
10
love
out of 10.
Love that, but the Maltesers melt, and that is a nightmare for in the dark. Learn from your mistakes, because I have. But you wipe that somewhere and you come out looking like you're covered in shit.
Oh, that's very valid. But I love a little melty.
Oh, it's delicious. But that's why minstrels. You've got the melty chocolate inside. Delectable. You're making me want, after this now, to go get a microwave popcorn.
Oh, microwave popcorn. Can't beat it.
The butter flavour.
I don't have a microwave though, so it's a problem.
You need to get over this weird thing. It's one of your weird, it's just a weird thing you have. You don't really have many, but that's weird. It's convenient.
It's just such a large utensil to clutter the kitchen. I just don't know that it's necessary. Because use the hob, like.
No, because that's all fine. Because when we lived together, I was like, do you have a microwave? In the morning, I make my porridge. It takes 2 minutes. In your house, I would be standing at the hob stirring for 5 to 10 minutes in the morning, like fucking waste of my time.
It's a meditative experience.
Yeah, not if you need to sprint out to work because you're late as hell.
Yeah. I do see, like, I can see how it would be convenient. Definitely with soup and things like that, or leftovers.
Yeah. But look, leftovers.
It's just never, it's not in the repertoire at the moment.
Also, this is contro, because I know a lot of people will think I'm psychotic, but reheating. So I'm a girl who drinks my coffee very slowly.
No.
I drink it very slowly because when I make it at home, I make a really big thing of coffee.
Yeah.
And I drink it slowly. And yes, I put it in the microwave and heat it up.
No, I just think that is actually fundamentally illegal because I think I make my coffee like a small espresso drop of milk down the hatch in 30 seconds. So the idea of reheating coffee makes no sense to me.
Yeah, but I used to agree. This is new in the last couple of years. I used to be like, yuck. And then, because my mom would always put hot water in. So that's what I always did. And I was like, this now tastes like shit.
Okay.
This now tastes watery.
Like a hot drop.
I'm not even joking. I'm burping again. Lock me up. Lock
non-stop
me up. It's actually not.
Telling you stop.
I think
doing
it's
that
coffee. It's when we're recording. I'm sitting in this crunched up position sideways, and I think I just crunch up on my poor little Tom.
Your poor little Tom is having enough. The other thing that people do is reheating tea.
It's the same thing.
No, it's not. You put a hot drop in and go about your business.
No, because then you're diluting the tea again if you get it to the right taste.
Yeah, well, I suppose if you have like an actual pot of tea. Put the hot chocolate.
Yeah, if
in.
you've got the tea bag, obviously.
Yeah.
I think those people are sicko leaving the tea bag in, putting the milk in, and it's sloshing onto your nose when you're sick.
I know. I can't get behind that at
That's
all.
ick,
That's
ick,
actually a big contest point.
Yeah, no, that's an ick, ick, ick.
You have to unless it's peppermint tea, in which case you can leave the bag in always.
But it's got a little string. Sloshes onto, or if you've got a string, you can tie it down. That's
you
fine.
Can tie it down.
Speaking of icks, people who drink. People who drink,
full stop.
Who are about to, people who just drink in my presence, people who drink and put their tongue out.
No!
Before I touch the thing, before they do it. So many people do this.
No.
Yes. People go, and they.
No, I think I actually have that thing that's actually
so rank.
A psychological condition of hating listening to people eat.
You're talking misophonia.
Misophonia. I have it.
I have it.
The severe version.
I have the. I don't think yours is as severe as mine.
Really?
Mine is, there's immediate homocidal thoughts.
It's like a fizz in behind the eyes, and you're like, oh my god.
Mine's rage. Mine's like, oh my god, people eating with their mouth open, making those any mouth sounds.
Even thinking about it.
I can't handle it. Tim is the same though.
Oh.
He hates it too.
Oh right, I thought you were like, he's the same as when he eats with his mouth open. I was like, oh,
no,
that's tricky.
No, that's like, that would be marriage over. That would be marriage over before it even started.
Okay, yeah, maybe you are worse than me.
But if we're in a restaurant and Tim, so even if so now we're at the point where if I hear somebody eating like a piggy next to me, like really loud, I now can't tell Tim, because if he then notices, he'll be like, fuck this, we're leaving.
Really?
Yeah. So it actually really validates me. I feel like a normal person now, because he's also fucking
But I
weirdo.
do actually think it's a hugely common thing.
Hating people. I have to... Hating people, full stop. Actually, speaking of this week, I read something which I thought was very interesting.
Go on.
In China, they are making...
What is this going to be?
They are making talking on the internet about topics you have no qualifications in illegal.
I couldn't agree.
Girl, can you imagine how different the internet would be? First of all, this podcast, hello, we'd have a very limited, competition.
I know, honestly, the amount of stuff when you're scrolling.
It actually stresses me out.
What are you talking about? There's this one woman.
Oh, there's so many women and men
about exclusively treating like angina type symptoms with plants and stuff. And you're like, oh my god, you can reverse thyroid disease. You can do all of these things.
And for people who don't know what angina is, it's
heart
chest
disease.
Yeah, it's chest pain caused by
narrowing
blockages in your heart vessels.
Don't listen to anyone other than a doctor.
I can't handle it. Actually,
it's so bad.
It would really change the internet.
I think the internet would be...
It'd be really good for us.
Yeah. Top of the charts. So
the topic for this week is UK versus Ireland. Well, not necessarily versus. Well, yeah, versus.
Versus?
Yeah. It's country wars.
Yeah. So we are going to talk about what we think the differences are. I think one of the biggest things definitely that I've noticed is the beverage size.
Beverage size. That's actually an excellent and very random one to start on.
I know, that's actually a very good point. Why not talk about the large wines in London?
Amen to the large wine.
That's a bottle of wine.
But small, medium, large. In Ireland, they're like, you can have this wine and it's this size.
And it's always like a thimble.
Thimby. And you're spending the same one you'd be spending on a large wine in London.
A large wine in London and you are rolling home.
It's 250 ml. It is 1/3 of a bottle of wine in one glass.
No.
Listen, if you want to get locked and just be like, oh, I had 2 glasses of... All I did was have 2 glasses of wine.
And you are literally on the table next to someone like...
Yeah, but it's perfect. You can be like, oh my god, I don't know what the hell happened. I had 2 glasses of wine.
Feeling it. Like,
2/3 of the bottle.
Be just like getting old and actually you've had a full bottle of wine just in 2 glasses.
Love it. Nice restaurants in London also give you thimble wine.
They do give you thimble
We're talking exclusively about pubs here with the large wines.
That's actually a fair point.
Yeah.
So maybe you're getting less in your big fancy glass.
Yeah, big fancy, massive trough glass, this much wine.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie, I do love that though.
I love
this. I love the aesthetic of a huge glass. Even though I'm getting charged 15 quid for
I think it adds to the experience, definitely.
Do you reckon? Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely do. So I think it boils down to that. However, when you see like a normal sized glass and it's filled up to the actual brim of wine, you're like, this actually looks. That's not for me.
It's chaotic. It doesn't look. Listen, it does not look chic.
Yeah,
it doesn't. If you're sloshing around a full glass,
yeah,
it doesn't look chic. And if if it's so full, you have to take like a glug out of it,
just so it doesn't spill. You're like, the second day I'll just get my straw.
Yeah. That's not a good look. That is not chic. Oh my god. On a separate note, in America, they need to calm the fuck down. Listen, I'm all for large wines. The free pouring of that. No wonder they're not allowed to drink until they're 21. Those drinks are fucked up. They literally, can I just have a gin and tonic there? And they're like, and I'm like, oh no, sorry, just a normal gin and tonic. Like it's actually dangerous, the amount of alcohol they put in drinks in America. It's insane. Oh my god, we both spent the summer in New York separately. It was iconic. So I worked as a waitress and had the literal best time ever. But the drinks, so you'd get 2 or 3 free shift drinks. So every time you worked after work, you get fed as well. You get 2 meals.
Yeah.
After work, you just get 3 free drinks. So I used to sit at the bar.
And if you like who you're working with,
yeah, I loved it.
Ever.
I used to hang around with them. It was just the best. It was so fun. Good. Okay, so obviously we've covered the most important thing, which is size of wine. What else? The people.
I think the people. Yeah, that's a very big one to. But
I think we're really similar.
I
hate to break it, everyone.
Very similar.
And
there's definitely like a level of banter that you can have with English people. That's the exact same with Irish people.
100%. That was the overwhelming feeling when I moved here first, because I was in Australia for 2 years and then I moved straight here.
Yeah.
The overwhelming feeling was kind of familiarity.
Yes.
Which is where, even though I spent very little time in the UK really prior. But when I moved to Australia, I was like, whoa, this is different.
Yeah.
Like it felt like
culturally.
The way people spoke, just it was very different. Whereas here, I was like, oh, okay, fair enough. Have you started saying any? I've got 2 things and I think I actually have 3 things.
Oh God.
No, 2. One is from Australia and then I've got 2 things and I need to get them out.
No.
I have started saying, instead of, oh really? I've started saying, oh, is it?
Oh, what?
I know it's a London thing. It's a specific London thing, but I don't know how.
I heard a London person say, oh, is it?
Yeah, they say, oh, is it? Instead of, oh, really? Oh, is it?
Oh.
I can't handle it. And I hear coming out of my mouth.
Start saying
but it was completely subconscious.
Oh,
I don't know, like it's a really weird phrase to have crept in, but it has crept in and I've noticed myself saying it. And do you need anything to be done?
Yeah.
Which is what we would say. Do you need anything doing?
No.
Sorry, microphone screaming. I've started saying those things.
Is there anything doing?
Does anything need doing?
No. I don't know.
And those variations. And then the other thing is the letter R. Notice how I'm saying R.
No, that's
what would
wrong.
You say?
Or.
Irish people say or, which sounds bizarre to me now, but I actually had to do that in Australia because if I was ever on the phone, obviously at work, spelling out patients' names or spelling L or, and they're like or O-A-R-O-R-E, and I just was like, okay, fuck this. After a while I was like, I need to start saying R, and I just started saying it when I was talking to them, and now it's in. I can't say R. Or to me it feels weird. I mean, you can't really compare a whole country to just London, but comparatively I would say on the whole you can go into now this is massive generalization, but you can go into most places in Ireland and the food is fucking good.
I didn't know which way you were going to take this.
What?
I thought you were going to say that the food's better here.
No, Ireland food
so much better in Ireland.
Ireland food culture is incredible, and we are not known enough for it.
Oh my
God! So shout out to Irish food.
Shout out to Cork and
fucking
Dublin.
Amazing.
There's so many places that you can go and get delicious food that aren't on the map, that aren't like
random pubs,
stars,
random cafe. Yeah. You go in and you get delicious homemade, like good produce and food,
fresh. Like fresh. It feels fresh. Good produce.
Walk into a random pub in London. Oh my God, frozen food, frozen chips, frozen. They'd come out frozen. Absolutely not. You have to, in London, you have to know where to go. Whereas in Ireland, you can just wander in and you're going to get good food.
I actually think a massive comparison is the produce, but even
Yeah.
in supermarkets or anything like that. Like in Cork, you can go into the English market and you have the best fish in the flippin' wild world.
The flippin' wild world.
Honestly.
In the doggone world.
God darn. And amazing veg and stuff.
The English market. Tim he doesn't drag me, we both, but he's like,
It's
loves going in there. We go to the
so
stall with all the
special.
olives and oh my God, it's so delectable.
So gorgeous.
And the farm gate is delectable.
Unbelievable. So like I think the quality of produce and food here is not as good. I honestly thought you were going to say London was better and I was going to have to contest it.
I think finally we have to shout out to my favorite topic, the tube. Public transport.
So
comparison. The public transport in Ireland, let's be real.
They're trying to do a tube, you know that?
What?
They're trying to do a tube. They're trying to create a tube from the airport into central Dublin.
Wow.
Yeah, can you imagine?
Like a train or
I think
tunnel.
an underground, like.
Oh
man, I could be absolutely being had by online, but I honestly think that they've put it in the works.
Get me the fuck away from the air coach.
Oh,
get me away from that fucking air coach. Did you see that video recently of people on the there was like 4,000 people squashed in? It was like those videos in Japan, you know, where the when the security Irish heads squashed up together. When the security like squashed people in, they just kind of stand there politely and then they get squashed in.
No way.
Yeah.
No, honestly, they need to figure it out. Just get a few more carriages on.
But Cork, let's not even.
Well, Cork isn't.
They just don't come.
They don't have any.
The buses just don't come. They just don't come. No explanation. They just do not arrive.
If anyone here is listening and has multi-millions that they can invest, I think that there should be. Give us some for this idea.
Yeah.
But I think there should be a water taxi going from Blackrock the whole way into town because I'm not joking. Like the Uber boat that goes past me.
Clever idea, McHugh.
It's so clever because they're putting up thousands of flats down.
Oh God, and there's no public transport. I know.
So I think a water taxi. Just saying.
Girl, do it.
Get on it.
Yeah, so give Anna some money and me because I was here, and get on that.
Yeah.
New section. We're going to do some Shag Marry Kill.
Shag Marry Kill Australia, the UK, and Ireland to work in clinically.
Oh,
I know. Exactly.
I can't be killing anyone.
Oh, I'd be killing in a second.
Okay, well you can do that for me.
Uno second.
Okay. Oh, this is going to be okay. I'm just going to do quick fire, right? The facts are. Like the facts are.
Tell us the facts.
Oh fuck! What are the facts?
The facts are
Shag Australia, marry UK, and kill Ireland. But that's the facts. But actually, I would never say kill Ireland in my whole life. So we're going to have to shag Ireland and kill Australia. Oh no! I'm going to get divorced.
Oh no! Oh no! This is way more controversial than I thought.
Wait, what would you say?
Shag Australia for a few years.
Yeah, which is what I said.
And have go on the beach. Then marry the UK because everything is so well run. There's
but that's what I said.
I know.
But you're killing Ireland then.
I know.
Okay, so we both agree we'd have to kill Ireland, but just for work.
Just for work. Everything else, Ireland is our number one.
Amen.
Okay, next one is Shag Marry Kill.
Although no, I can't say. Sorry, I have to go. I can't say kill Ireland.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to kill Australia. Sorry, Tim.
So Shag Marry Kill.
Oh, okay.
Paracetamol. What is this?
Go on.
Paracetamol, ibuprofen, and codeine.
Okay, so you obviously paracetamol is the best ever, so we're gonna have to keep that in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
So shag codeine, because if you're in a lot of pain, like post surgery and stuff, it's really good.
Yeah.
From personal experience.
Yeah.
Paracetamol, gonna have to marry because listen,
yeah,
it's the bomb. And then kill ibuprofen, but even though it is excellent anti-inflammatory, it does upset the old tum if you take it too much. Yeah. So I would say that's my one anyway. What do you think?
So I think marry paracetamol because it's the one that you would use the most.
Yeah.
So shag, ibuprofen, I think.
Fair enough, yeah.
Because you'd probably use it more often.
Yeah, true.
And
you haven't had really surgeries.
Good. Yeah, it's really good anti-inflammatory. And then codeine definitely causes you to be some people to be a little bit loopy, a little bit nauseated, a little bit constipated. So there's more side effects. Shag, marry, kill, specialty doctor. So you're not doing the specialty, it's just the type, genre of human being.
Yes, gotcha.
So orthopedics, neurosurgery, or general
Orthos
surgeon.
obviously had to be in there.
Ortho, neurosurgery, or general surgery.
Oh, all surgeons. No thanks. Okay, so oh God, I don't want to be marrying a surgeon at all.
You have to.
Okay, so we're gonna have to kill ortho. See you later. Otherwise, it would just be weird. It wouldn't fit in with the theme.
Sorry, ortho.
And then shag gen surge, because no offense, but I'm just not seeing neurosurge being a good shag. And then marry them, because listen, they're probably going to be.
They're going to do well for themselves, I would say.
And you'd never see them, so you probably wouldn't end up fighting because you'd never actually be in the same house.
That's actually hilarious. They'd have some interesting stories.
And they'd have some good stories.
Yeah.
And cutting off people's skulls for a living is pretty cool.
Very valid. I actually back that entirely. I have no suggestions otherwise. So, common illnesses, flu, COVID, or migraine.
Oh, all of them are grim. I think you'd probably have to kill the flu, because people still don't understand that flu is actually not what people say, I have the flu. It's influenza, which makes you incredibly unwell.
That's such a good point.
Incredibly unwell. You are febrile, so you have a fever, which we talked about previously. As an adult is not very common.
Misery boots.
You're really generally have vomiting, diarrhea. You're in bed. You're having breathing difficulty because you're so congested. It's a horrific illness. And if you've had it as an adult, best believe you're going to be queuing up to get your flu jab every year. Then marry. I get migraine, but luckily very seldomly.
Yeah.
So I would have to marry migraine because I can handle it.
Yeah.
And then shag COVID because it's never got me anyway.
Oh my God, I'm marrying COVID. I know that sounds so controversial, having had the world's worst.
Yeah, you had horrific.
I had horrendous time. But it's just not, it's such a banal, comparatively to like the original COVID, it's really a cold now. I'm killing the flu immediately as well. Migraine, I don't think I could.
It's not good.
Yeah. Shag, marry, kill, shift type edition.
Ooh.
Yeah. So what would you do for a quiet night, a crazy evening, or a weekend of 12 hours and you don't know what you're going to be in for?
Okay, so a quiet night shift.
Yeah.
A really bad evening shift.
Yeah.
They're the worst. Or a 12-hour weekend. Could go either way. We're going to kill the 12-hour weekend. We're going to shag the evening, and we're going to marry the quiet night shift. There's nothing better.
Really?
No problem.
I think a quiet night shift takes forever. You're literally watching the time go.
Yeah, but if it's that quiet, and depending on what job you are, you can find somewhere to curl up.
Oh God, I don't think I had ever a chance to curl up anyway, because there'd be like a small thing going
shagging
on
in the on-call room. And that is the end of our Shag Marry Kill section. And now we're on to our
final section.
Cancel or consult.
Our usual finale of the episode.
Finale. And this week our topic is
vaccines.
Honestly, again, very topical at this time of year. Should be topical all year round. And another personal favorite topic of mine, and incredibly misunderstood.
So misunderstood.
We're giving you the facts as per. And you've got to listen up, everyone. Okay, so cancel or consult number one.
Cancel or consult number one is spacing out vaccines is better because it's too many for a small baby.
So that is definitely a cancel. That is not true.
Yeah.
The immunization schedule in the UK and in Ireland and in Australia are done in a completely safe way, and the baby's body is more than capable of dealing.
And there's a lot of research that goes into how
non-stop research.
The vaccine schedule is revised all the time. It's researched all the time. So the idea of spacing it out, it's all codswallop.
Next.
Okay, next.
So that's a cancel.
So the next one is I should give my baby paracetamol after their vaccines.
So this is actually partly common sense. A couple of the vaccines in the under ones, the 8-week for the Men B vaccine, it is very common that it will cause a fever, and that's fine. It's to be expected.
Yeah.
Giving paracetamol is for the comfort of your child. We're not trying to dampen fevers. As I've said in our fever episode, is just your child's immune system responding. And that is a good thing, especially with a vaccine. It means your body's responding and saying, oh, I recognize this bug and in future I will be immune.
Yep.
So you can give it for comfort and for pain. You know yourself when you get a vaccine, it hurts.
It hurts.
So your child's going to cry afterwards.
It's
painful.
After it.
Yeah, and you get it. You might get a little runny nose from the odd one, but you don't have to give it. It's very fair if you want to give it.
I think that's very good advice. And the next one, cancel or consult,
So that was a consult.
That was a consult. The next one is, I shouldn't get the whooping cough vaccine in pregnancy because I never get sick.
Oh, no. So cancel that. So whooping cough.
So important.
Yeah, the correct term is pertussis. Yep. And it's also known as the 100-day cough. In small babies, in neonates and small babies, it can be fatal.
Yeah.
So unvaccinated mothers who have children babies who get pertussis, they end up in ICU, and it can be a huge struggle to keep them alive. Please get the whooping cough vaccine. It is guaranteed safe. It has been tested, and it will stop your child getting something that will potentially kill them.
So essentially, it's usually in the last trimester. It's in the third trimester that you get it, and it will pass on
through the placenta
through to the child, and helps then for the first couple of months before they get their own vaccines. So it really is so important for in that neonatal period to have some sort of protection against it.
And also because of, unfortunately, vaccine rates dropping around the world, pertussis is now out there every winter. It's there. If your baby comes into contact with it and they are not immune, they're incredibly at risk. So please listen to this one.
The next one is, cancel or consult, flu vaccine in pregnancy is a good idea.
Consult, defo.
Yeah.
Get the flu vaccine, as we said earlier. The flu is misery personified. And also, when you are pregnant, you are more likely to get more sick with basically anything you get.
Yeah, you want to stay as healthy as you can.
Correct. And your metabolism's already under a lot of pressure growing a human.
Sorry, just saw what the next one was, and I don't know why this topic.
So that's a consult. Get your flu vaccines, girls.
Next one.
Yeah.
Cancel or consult, my child does not need the HPV vaccine because they are not sexually active.
Okay. I mean, listen, that's obviously a cancel. That's a cancel, but you can, if you don't have information, I suppose you can see how parents would be confused about that. So I'll let you take this one, Mikhail.
It's so important because it doesn't matter. You're trying to give them the vaccine before they're exposed to HPV.
In fact, the key is that they're not sexually active.
Yeah, exactly. So essentially it's 2 vaccines. They usually get it around 11 and 12 and 6 months after that. And it is so important. In fact, there are massively dropping rates in things like cervical cancer.
Directly because of this vaccine.
This
is a cancer preventing vaccine.
It's one of the most important vaccines that actually they're all important, but it's just such a massive step forward in what we have to fight cancer, which is incredible.
Literally, also for people who don't know, HPV is called human papillomavirus, and it is a sexually transmitted infection. It affects a very, very large percentage of the population. It is also a virus that causes genital warts. However, you don't necessarily have genital warts when you have the virus. It is a very, very strong risk factor for cervical cancer, and
it's actually what we test for when we're doing our cervical screening. So
correct.
That's how important it is.
That's how important it is. So if it is literally a vaccine that can prevent a cancer, I couldn't be more for it. And the other side of it is for all kids. It's not just women. It also is related to anorectal cancers as well. So it's important just to bring that in. For boys as well. Yeah, yes. Very, very important.
So the cancel or consult, there's a link between vaccines and autism.
Okay, so that is an absolute cancel.
Such a cancel.
That is such a cancel. So that particular comment is coming from a very specific situation that happened in the late 90s, where a doctor published a paper suggesting a potential link between the MMR vaccine and autism. It turns out this man was being paid by a pharmaceutical company almost £500,000 to promote a measles-only vaccine. It was literally his financial interest. He was paid to discredit the MMR so that the pharmaceutical...
Wasn't he also being paid by the pharmaceuticals or by somebody
who was trying to sue? Yes.
Yeah.
So this man was a completely unscrupulous,
outrageously.
He was a criminal, and this paper was published in the Lancet and immediately retracted. It was just completely incorrect. So to give you actual facts, so the most compelling is a meta-analysis, which is a collation of research from multiple papers from multiple countries, and getting all of that data together to give you an answer. And in 2014, they did one of those, a meta-analysis on vaccines and autism, and there is absolutely no link whatsoever on any level.
It's like the most...
on any level.
I honestly think it's probably some of the most robust...
It's the most studied thing because of that one man and his unscrupulous behavior. It's now the most studied thing ever.
It is so wildly detrimental to public health.
Correct.
So
that really riles me up.
I know, honestly, but people don't know everyone.
But people don't know the facts behind that.
But so let's get this information out there.
Let's get this information out there, people.
Okay, so the next one is: my child had an allergic reaction to their last vaccine. Should I seek medical advice before the next set?
That is a consult. So yes, I'm not sure I think you would need to clarify what they feel, what they mean by allergic reaction. But it's very, 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 very rare that anyone would have a true allergic reaction to a vaccine. Yeah. But if there is any question, absolutely seek medical advice. 100%
consult on that.
If you're
definitely.
Worried, just pop into your GP.
The next one is: there's some redness on my arm after a vaccine. It means I'm allergic.
That's a cancel.
That's a cancel.
That just
super common.
Local inflammation is really common.
Yeah, it can actually be quite significant as well. The local inflammation.
Yeah, from the flu vaccine, I tend to get a really big swollen red, but listen, it goes away after a few days. You're fine.
Kiddly winkles as well have pretty big spots.
They do, yeah.
So it's that's quite common. So nothing to worry about.
It's not an allergy. It's just a natural.
It's not an infection.
No, it's a natural reaction.
Yeah. We don't need to vaccinate against measles anymore because nobody gets it.
Why do you think nobody gets it? That is a cancel. That is a cancel. Measles is coming back, and as a pediatrician, I'm seeing cases of measles because of unvaccinated children. There's been multiple documented situations where if groups of people haven't been vaccinated against measles, the outbreaks spread incredibly quickly and are actually also really dangerous for children. So that is definitely a cancel. You need a measles vaccine. The reason there's not that much anymore is because of the vaccine. It is not eradicated, and as soon as there's a drop in the uptake of the vaccine, those cases go right up.
Similar thing to say about meningitis or meningococcal vaccine, because even within our lifetime as doctors, or well, certainly let's say our superiors, I remember hearing stories that they were like, it used to be so common in winter to have kids coming in with really bad meningitis.
That was PICU. That was PICU's bread and butter.
And now it's just not the case anymore. It's super rare.
I worked on PICU, and I think I saw one case.
Yeah, which is fantastic. Case. Let's keep that.
And that is exclusively vaccine related. It used to be the bread and butter of PICU. Every year there would be children dying from meningitis, and now we don't see it anymore, which is incredible.
Which is what we're trying to get at.
Life-saving.
My child doesn't need vaccines because they have a strong immune system. It runs in our family. I don't even know. We're just going to cancel that with no
cancel. But I do admire your confidence. However, absolutely not.
No, get the vaccine.
Please listen to this podcast. That is not a thing.
Yeah,
I'm afraid.
Counselor consult. You should wait after your child is 2 to get the vaccine so that their immune system is old enough to cope with it.
So same as for as per the first one, there is no evidence whatsoever to support that.
I think
whatsoever. The immunization schedule is done for a reason, to protect your child as soon as they need it.
And then you have 2 years of them being exposed to everything. I think the evidence is in the favor of getting them
as early as possible.
Early as possible, as per the schedule, so that they have the ability to fight off these things that can be so much more significant when you're under the age of 2.
True.
So, yes. that is a cancel.
That is a cancel. And that is the end of our cancel or consult section.
That's the end of it, guys.
That one was a very serious one. I hope you enjoyed.
I know, but sometimes I
get
love
riled up
talking about it, like, because honestly, vaccines are so important.
I have topics that I will talk about all day long, and fevers is one, vaccines is another.
I know vaccines is definitely up there for me. I feel like I could
so important
on about it.
Well, just because we hear such nonsense, so much that has no basis in anything, and just people say it.
Yeah.
In China, they won't be saying it on the internet anymore unless they've got qualifications.
This is it.
Just saying.
So that was so much fun. Thanks, guys, for listening. And thank you for putting in some of your questions as well, because this was definitely helpful to know what you
sure. It made the section, topical.
Very topical.
Presumably it's topical because they're the topics that you want to hear.
Yeah. Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you so much for listening to episode 5. I hope you enjoyed that.
Yeah, I hope that it was informative in a fun way. So that's our entire aim.
That's our goal. We love talking about vaccines.
Yeah, we be shouting on.
We really love myth busting about vaccines, more importantly.
Oh my God, there's so much.
Any more questions? To be honest, any more questions about anything next week? Topic is TBD, but it is the last. But as it is the last episode of this season, send in suggestions of what you'd like us to talk about in the cancel or consult section.
That would be great.
That would be great. And then
like and follow.
Please rate and follow on Spotify. Right. Subscribe on YouTube and like the videos, please. We've got a lot of shorts up there now too, so maybe you'll love watching them. Who knows?
She's pleading here, guys. Honestly, I would do it for her. Yeah. Thanks so much for listening, and we'll see you again next week.
But remember,
we are not your doctors.
And we are definitely not on call. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.